Did I seriously just waste 4 hours of my life watching this to be given a tie? Yeah, Cowboys are banned.
YouTube faithful, what's going on? It's Motivation Monday, and my Bucks fell to 3-1. However, we all saw that game. Free punt return. We gave them a free 7 points right off the rip. Referees ruled some nonsense. They didn't call holding plays, pass interference when they should have. Fumble was nonsense, but that's neither here nor there. We'll beat them in the postseason like we always do when it counts. So go Bucks! If you're new to the channel, what I do is I cover NFL, MLB, NBA, and more. I try my best to teach y'all a winning process and not just spoon feed you some garbage picks on a daily basis. So with that in mind, know your role. Smash subscribe, smash the like, hit the hype. And my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's break this puppy down. Leg number 1, they're giving us a discount. Is it hitting? Well, it wouldn't be my first choice, but ever since they got rid of PrizePicks is Flex Friday, they're just giving us free squares or discounted squares every game, so it seems. Don't it, chat? Don't it? Now, it is the discount. Otherwise, I wouldn't be interested in it. We're going to go over a couple of plays that I like. There's no MLB, so this is going to be a quick video. I'm going to take the day, enjoy it, get caught up on some things, some emails, some business stuff. Probably going to go get the oil change so my wife is off my back. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. She's been riding old crush for 3 weeks about getting this oil changed. Coño. I'm going to get it changed, babe. You just got to give me some more time, baby. More time. And how do you like this? I got rid of the long beard. I was going to try to grow a Viking beard, and once it gets to that in-between stage, I just can't handle it anymore. So it's gone. It's back to the normal 7 on the guard. But anyways, I'm chatting. Let's cook. So the square is there. Next up, Jamar Chase, baby. That's right. Comment guy. But Cap, he doesn't have a good quarterback. But Cap, save it. I don't care about the quarterback. I've seen him cook with this very quarterback. But Cap, Denver has an amazing defense and they're playing in high altitude. Nah. Save it. It's literally a low line reflecting all of that stuff you've mentioned, comment guy. It reflects all that, man. I mean, let me talk to you. Last night, we had a banger of a game. The Packers versus the Cowboys. A tie. 40-40 ending in a tie is cinema, okay? All the overs hit except for Ferguson's receiving yards, which is absolutely ridiculous. The chat sold their souls because I initially had his receptions and they're like, no, Cap, take his yards. Take his yards, Cap. You sold. I will no longer be asking the live chat's opinion when I'm putting in $10,000 nukes. But it's okay. But the point is, the lines are baked in to the matchup, to the location, to wherever it's going to be. So we're taking Jamar Chase tonight, come hell or high water. And folks, hell or high water is going to be there tonight. We got options. My favorite is probably the 5.5 receptions. For the conservative among you, I don't understand how Jamar Chase doesn't get 4 receptions tonight. Let me be clear. If Jamar Chase can't get 4 receptions tonight, Jamar Chase is banned. Lifetime ban. This is your 2X pair. Same game parlay. I don't think it's going to get any more crispy than that, okay? For you non-conservative guys that want to go a little bit more risk, you just take the 5.5, okay? I think it's crispy. I think it's hitting. In addition to that, his fantasy skew gives us equity to all of that. Receptions, yards. Can't you just see Jamar Chase breaking 1v1 man coverage, going long, catches a 32-yard pass in stride, bang, takes it to the house. Instant cash on your fantasy score because he runs for 65 plus, gets the catch and the tutty, aka 14 fantasy score. I've literally been here before and I could see it happening. So Jamar Chase's fantasy score is in the mix. Now, as bad as Jake Browning can be and as bad as their team has been, he's still the number 1 option. He's had 27 targets in 3 games. He runs a 4.3 40. His average depth of target is 8.5 yards. Okay, he's getting 89% of the snap share. Guys, if he sells, he sells. You just have to take a shot on him. Okay, this is the lowest lines we're ever going to get for Chase all season. 13.5. Dude, let me give you some perspective, new man. His lines used to be 17 to 18 to 19 last season, okay? And his receiving yards at 65.5 are a joke. I mean, guys, he has 100-yard upside in him, okay? My favorite is just going to be the receptions, okay? Specifically at 3.5 for little double ups, okay? If you move it up to 4.5, you get 2.25x. I don't think that's worth the extra 25 cents on the dollar. I don't think it's worth asking for another reception. And then you get, okay, I'm giving you reasons to take the receptions, the fantasy score. Let's just think about this for a minute. Most likely the Bengals are going to be trailing, right? Well, how do they break out of if they're trailing? They're going to have to throw. This isn't the Browns. They should be able to move the football. Okay, the Vikings had a pretty decent defense too. I know the Denver defense is a tough matchup and they're in Denver. It's going to be tough, but again, the line reflects that. This is why we're getting low lines, okay? So, take them or don't. Fade them. I gave you my case. Now, I could give you the same case of why not to take him, but I'm not going to do that. I'll talk about it on live stream. In addition to that, his anytime touchdown has to be considered. It is a demon. He is the number one option on the team, like I said. He's going to average at probably 9 touchdowns this season, so he's had 1 so far. So just statistically speaking, he's probably due a touchdown tonight. I really think it's fine. And then also, this square right here with Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin didn't get any targets last week, but remember, guys, I mean, I think he got like 1 or 2. Football is week to week. Just because it didn't happen last week doesn't mean it's not going to happen this week. And just because it happened last week, it doesn't mean it's going to happen this week. If you haven't figured that out yet by week 4, you're drawing dead. Uninstall, top left, over here somewhere, okay? Know your role. Lock in. Stop being a last 5 king. Stop being results oriented. Oh, I should have done this because this happened. And stop being a recency bias king. What does that mean? Well, you just saw him do it last week, so technically he should be doing it again this week. Wrong. That is wrong process. Get rid of that. That's not what we're interested in. All we care about is line value, matchup, opportunity. That's it, okay? So, any of that for Jamar Chase. I beat that horse to death. Now, option number 2, Garrett Wilson, okay? Now, here's the fly in the ointment with Garrett Wilson. I love Garrett Wilson. I've been right on him every week since the season started. Granted, that's only 3 weeks, but I've been right on him. Now, his receptions at 5.5 is a monster value, but here is the problem with this. Justin Fields is back under center. And let me tell you something. Justin Fields, I love Justin Fields. He's literally either an elite QB or he turns into literally Captain Crush under center, okay? And he just 3 passes for 30 yards and 3 sacks taken. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the dude literally just, I don't know what happens. I don't know if he's just on payroll somewhere or what he's doing. But Justin Fields sometimes just doesn't bring his briefcase to work. You know what I mean? Sometimes it seems that his soul has been sold for, I don't know, 3, maybe 5 shekels. I mean, I don't know, but maybe we get masterclass Justin Fields tonight. And if we do, comment guy, Garrett Wilson is going to get peppered like a Chipotle bowl. You understand? He's going to get targeted. He's going to get peppered. He's going to get receptions and he's going to get yards because the Miami Dolphins defense ain't nothing that I'm afraid of. Now, a little bit about Garrett Wilson. Runs a 4.3 40. Getting 98% of the snap share, over 30 targets in 3 games. Guys, those 3 metrics alone, it's putting me on Garrett Wilson, and I'm not going to pause. There's no pause required, comment guy. You got to have some Garrett Wilson, and it's the same thing as Chase. You take the 3.5 if you want to be conservative. You take the 5.5 if you want a little bit more risk. And the reason why I'm giving you these 3 squares is because they all have the same equity, in my opinion. Receptions, his fantasy score, okay, you get all the touchdown equity and the reception and the yards equity, okay, and comment guy, his anytime touchdown, I think it's good too. I'm gonna have a separate slip with all 3 of these guys that I talk about in an anytime demon touchdown lineup, and it's gonna be a fun sweat for old Crush. That's right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna nuke it, pero I'm gonna have exposure to it. Now again, it's only been 3 games, pero Miami Dolphins are averaging giving up 106 yards to the primary receiver. The wide receiver 1, they're giving up 106 yards on average. So I like my chances. This isn't going to be about Garrett Wilson tonight because I know he's going to do his job. It's all going to come down to Justin Fields. So there's that, okay? And then we're going to move on to the last play that I like. But before I do, I need to tell you how to get in that live stream tonight because it's a banger. I do 6 live streams a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, okay? I give you a full daily list of plays that I like every day sent to your phone and in the Discord. I give you my slips, which were fantastic last night, and you get it all for one low price. I include my data models for MLB, NFL, NBA, and more. You also get addition to my community roll member slips. Guys like Spartan, they cook. And I will show you what we did yesterday with NFL, okay? Baggy says NFL callouts on the stream were surgical. What does he mean? Well, I had a live stream yesterday for roughly 5 hours, sweating the whole afternoon slate and the main slate with the boys. Sure enough, Allen, Hampton, Diggs, Jackson, and Butker all cashed. Another guy, Hype Beast VA, callouts from the live stream. Why? Because I cooked that live stream for the late game. Fergie, Williams, Pickens, Jacobs, Fergie, cash it all. He made 10.5x for his troubles. Now, where are the exact lineups that I posted under the Captain Slips tab for everybody? Well, let me find it. There's so many winning slips yesterday that it was hard to find. All right, Who is Malik Heath and Luke Schoonmaker? Well, this is the scrub lineup that I usually give for every NFL primetime slate. It cashed. Sweat-free, might I add. So you had that for a two-piece. This was the main three-man. The get back from the Lamar Jackson sell job from the 1.5 pass TDs. Jordan Love, Williams, and Kraft and Ferguson anytime touchdown. Absolute surgery, my friends. My brothers and sisters in Christ, it could have been you. I gave this out. And then for the free squares, it was Hurts, Hampton, Butker, bang! And these were props in addition to what I already gave on a list that had 12 plays on it, guys, plus other slips too. And then I gave you the 2x conservative option. Baker Mayfield over half a pass TD, okay? And there was a ton of other plays. There is a slip tab right here in the Discord where you will get them right there. There they were right there with the links. You can get that every day plus the daily prop list and access to my projection models. MLB has an interactive one called Crushed Bats. You're going to want it for playoffs. I have a WNBA model, NFL models that look just like this. Tonight's is already posted for the 2 games. Lock in. This will be your guide all NFL season, NBA too. So again, you just go to CaptainCrush.net and sign up. It's $25 a month right now. The price is increasing to $35. I was supposed to put it up at the start of NFL season. I decided to wait until NBA season, but it is going up. But if you are already signed up, you're going to be grandfathered in for life, so you don't have to worry about that. You'll still pay the $25 price point. Now, some of you might say, oh, he's been saying that. Guys, I promise you the price is going up. I'm just doing it in a way to make sure that I feel good about it, and to host my servers, I have to raise the price. It's not about I'm trying to squeeze more out of my community or anything like that. It's just my server costs have gone way high. Putting Crushed Bats on the internet cost me thousands of dollars a month, and it's going to be even more with NBA. So these are the price points. You get all the content. It's worth it. I guarantee you're going to get your money's worth, guys. Lock in, CaptainCrush.net. Now let's go back to the cook. All right. So the third guy that I want to talk about is Devon Dudley? No comment, guy. Devon Achan, buddy. That's right, Devon Achan. We're going to ride Devon Achan. Pause. Whoa, Crush, we're talking about ball. We're good here, man. We're talking about Devon Achan, and we're going to ride this wagon until the wheels fall off. Now, if you watched last week's football videos, I gave you this prop anytime touchdown. It's now gobified, just like Lamar was. Guys, I'm giving you the value. I'm doing my best. They turned both of our plays into goblins. Lamar quit in the third quarter. He had one series. After halftime, Lamar Jackson played one series. And he supposedly had an injury. Nah, you got beat, and you got beat to hell, and you wanted to save face, so you left and said, oh, I got a hamstring injury. You ain't him, and you're banned for life, Lamar Jackson. That's right, lifetime ban. You're never going to sniff another slip again. I don't care. Oh, Cap, he cashed his rush yards for... Save it. Don't care. Lifetime ban. Save it. Comment, guy. I don't care. Lamar Jackson is banned. He's a quitter. He ain't him. Fake MVP. Can't throw his way out of a bag of chips. Banned. Save it. Now, Devon Achan. Anytime touchdown. It's going to be hitting, I think, friends. 1, they turned it into a gobby. 2, he's their entire offense. If I can't sell you on Devon Achan's anytime touchdown, let me introduce you to door number 2, 29.5 receiving yards. Comment, guy, because it's still gonna be crispy. How do I know it's gonna be crispy? Hold that thought. Miami Dolphins were number 1. Haven't sang that song in years, but here we go. Devon Achan, 19 fantasy sco and 46. That's right, comment guy. 46 receiving yards is the model projection for Mr. Achan. 46. So you better believe I'm taking him at 29.5. Model accounts for matchup, game script, game flow, tendencies, schemes, all of it, brother. It's a 16-point differential. I'm taking the Gabi at 29.5. And if you want to be crispy, you can take it at 38.5. It's still a 7-point differential. I'm not going to begrudge you a bit. I just want to be a little bit more conservative. I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I'm going to be betting high dollar. For those of you that are betting $5 and you're like, oh, $10 ain't enough for me. You know what? Can I talk to you for a second? Candidly, if you will. You know what I love when I'm in my Discord? No offense, no shade to anyone. Pero this is what cracks me up. Guys are so, well, Cap, I don't take 2-leg parlays and 3-leg parlays because I can only bet $5. So it's not worth it to me to win $15 or $30. Stop the count. Stop everything. So let me get this straight. Let me rewind the tape for old Crush. So your whole theory is, your whole claim to fame, your doctrine, if you will, is this. It's not worth it enough for your time to win $15, but you can't bet $15 on a lineup? Am I hearing this right? So let me get this straight once again. I want to make sure that I'm understanding, comment guy. You only can bet $5, but if you win $15, it doesn't mean anything to you. Buddy, make it make sense because I'm literally losing my marbles here. Buddy, I don't get, if you don't, Lord, how do I get through to them? Forgive them, Father, for they know not what chalk they do. I don't understand this. Buddy, if you have $5 and you can only bet $5, you need to understand winning $15, $20, or $25 is literally enough for you. Everybody wants to, oh, well, $15 ain't anything. Buddy, well, then why can't you bet it on every lineup? Know your role. Take 2-leg and 3-leg lineups. It's the only way to be profitable long term. You take your 2 and 3-leg cores, and then you add on your 5 legs your 2 darts. And you hope to sweep your core, and then if your dart hits, bang, 10x. I mean, come on, guys. So, I teach you these concepts in my Discord every single day. Okay, another reason to get in there. Pero Devon Achan also is a speedster. He has 25% of the target share on his team. 25% of the target share on a running back, okay? So the receiving yards is good. He's also running a 4-3. He's playing most of the snaps. Now, Mr. Ollie Jolly Gordy, okay? Ollie Gordon, if you will. I think he is going to eat into a little bit of Achan's production, but I don't think it's going to be through the air. I think this is going to be on the ground. So I do like Gordon's rushing yards and his rush attempts. That's like a dart. That's like a little bit of a preview of kind of stuff we talk about in the live stream and more. But I do think Ollie Gordon needs to be considered his rush attempts today. But it's Devon Achan's receiving yards. But my favorite for him is still the touchdown, but it is the Goblin. I just think it's ridiculous. They're cutting into our equity. So you have those two options, okay? So we're going to go over here to parlay play and we're going to build this lineup, okay? So we got Achan, anytime tutty, Wilson 4.5 receptions, and Chase 5.5 receptions. It pays 4.2x. Okay, there it is. 97 to win 407. Wilson, Chase, Achan. You can use any of the other ones that I talked about in this video. Don't tail, comment guy. Don't you tail. I don't want you tailing my lineup. I don't want that chalk on me. I rebuke that chalk. I rebuke it. In the Lord's name, that chalk off my lineup, I rebuke it. Pero, however, if you do tail and you have the light aura about you and you're not negative energy, make sure you use code CRUSH. I'll throw in 30 days of my Discord. Send me that email, proof of deposit, and I got you with 30 days of my Discord, comment guy. Okay, real simple. Parlay play, they'll give you a free square and a $100 deposit match. Easy peasy, lemon cone squeezy. And it works for underdog. It works for chalkboard. It works for sleeper. KYR. Know your role. It's code CRUSH on all platforms. No excuses. So I do hope you get in the mix in that live stream today, comment guy. It's going to be a banger. We're going to talk about DraftKings Showdown slate tonight. We're going to talk about the 2-game main slate. We're going to do it all. We're going to make a community lineup again. And we're getting so close to the community lineup. Cap, what's a community lineup, comment guy? Well, I'll tell you. It's where I go over, I give them a 3-list playlist. They vote. Whatever they vote on, it goes in the lineup. We all have the same sweat. Now, ever since I brought that back, we could have had 5 of 5 on those community slips, assuming the community had voted right. They just haven't. So, eventually, it's all going green. but I will also give you my lineups, which you just saw right here, like this one and this one, comment guy. So I better see you in that live stream today at 5:45 Central, or you, my friend. Actually, it's going to be at 5:30 Central today since the game starts at 6:15. 5:30 Central. You best be in there or you're banned. I appreciate you tuning in. Smash that like button like mama taught you right. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.